folks.
Probably.
Anyway, listen, let's get started. I'm gonna watch this here and see who else wants to join. I think we might have another coach on here. Kristen, are you in there? I thought I saw you. Well, I guess not. I thought I saw her pop in. Anyway, first of all, let's start as we usually do. Um, uh, Elena, what did you do last week to build your business?
So I hosted an open house for Blake Nelson's team, and
Uh-huh.
it got some good leads. Not that many because the house received like multi-offers, so it's like 4 offers. It's like crazy. It's a beautiful house. So and also I started filling out. I participated in a business planning meeting on Saturday with David, so it was very.
Wasn't that a fun class?
It was a very insight. I think my brain was like I don't know. It's like blew my brain.
Well, if you were like me, I was completely mentally exhausted after that class.
Yes, yes.
So I
So
have to
I'm
take
still
home.
processing.
Yes, I had to take home, and I leave it I leave it in an open tab, and I keep looking at it and going back and changing
Uh-huh.
and changing it. And because I don't think it's a 1 day thing. You
Oh
gotta,
no.
because
Yeah.
sometimes things change, calendars change. You gotta and it's really great to compare it because sometimes I don't know, have you guys gotten your KPAs done yet? Your Keller personality assessments?
I did mine, I think. Yes.
And they kind of give you a business plan, kind of a guide to go through, and you can use that to add to your calendar. Because we
Uh-huh.
actually give you a weekly calendar in that KPA. And so, anyway, let's see, Elena, Jeff, what did you do last week to grow your business? Oh, and more importantly, did you guys, I think I can pull it up. Um, Did you guys submit your tracker weekly?
No.
Let's see who submitted what's today? Today's 13th. Let's see. Tyrone did his, Claire, Connor, Anna Madrid. 1, 2, 3, 4. I had 4 folks. Where are you? There you are. I had 4 folks submit their tracker. It's really important to track your business, and by tracking your business and submitting it, it's kind of your accountability because we can see. I can actually see who responds and who does their trackers. Okay. Now, Olivia, I don't know if you've been shown that yet, how to track your business yet.
I don't think I've gotten access to this yet because I still haven't been assigned a coach either, which
Okay.
should be happening soon.
I think it's
I
happening
don't
soon.
have I don't have this either.
You don't have the tracker either, Jeff?
No.
Okay, I'll make sure that let me make a note here, okay? Because Olivia and Jeff, okay. I want to make sure you guys know how to submit the trackers, okay? Okay, uh, let's see. Oh, let's go to the other Olivia. Olivia Pope. What did you do last week to grow your business? Hi, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a minute.
Yeah. Hi. I just did an open house last week
Uh-huh.
and I toured a couple listings that my team just got.
Okay, great, fantastic. When you did the open house, did you get any connections there? Make any connections?
No, there were only 2 people that came through and they both had their own agents with them.
Oh, okay, okay, great. That sounds good. Okay, so last week, I'll be really honest with you. I did very little to grow my business. Well, not very little. I did work on my 411 for next year, my business plan. But I took time to enjoy nature. I went on a bike ride. I posted a fun little video because remember, guys, as we as we're growing this business, we also got to remember to take time for yourselves. So it's important to also enjoy life because it's not all about work, work, work. But as you're enjoying life, you're also making connections while you're out there. So I started enjoying. I got myself one of those e-bikes. So there's a lot of fun, and I'm learning how to control these gadgets as I'm riding, and because it's not like a normal bike where you can shift gears. Mine, you have to just press buttons now, and it automatically shifts gears for you, which is fun. So, but I fell off my bike 3 times on Saturday, because we were going on some tricky roads. But anyway, very good. So, what I would like to talk about is a little bit about the. Actually, I'll show you. So, a lot of you folks have your MREA books. I don't know if you do. If you don't, please come see me. We have them here in the office. I believe you could purchase them, or I don't know if they give you a copy when you first join. I'm not sure. But if they don't, but anyway, what I do, which is a lot of fun. So this book comes with tabs. And what I do is I break it down into 12 tabs. Okay. I'm a person that likes a little bit of system. So I like the tabs. So then what I do is I either break it up into a 12-month project or a 24-month project. Or you can take 2 tabs at a time and just make it 1 year. That's just the way I do it. You can break it down however way you're going to learn. But I really encourage that you guys are using your books, okay? And if you don't have one, come see me. Okay? It's a great book to have. And so anyway, we're in October, and the way that I look at it is like the 10th month. So we're in October, and it's all about growing your business. It's all about great recruiting, using systems like the KPA. And so, but a lot of you guys aren't to that level yet. I know you're going to get there. So what I did is I kind of broke it down into the 3 major tabs of what you should be doing to grow your business, okay? Now, you can grow your business however which way you like, but these 3 go according to the organizational model, which is in your MREA book, okay? So I just want to review a few of these that are important. And I know you guys are going to say, oh my God, he keeps pounding, hitting the same nail in the head there. But the first tab is master your lead generation. It's so important to master that lead generation. And this is the time of year that real estate starts getting a little slower, right? So what you should be doing at this time is you should be cleaning up your database. Okay, what I mean by cleaning up your database is going through your phone and organizing folks according to if they're going to give you leads or they're past clients or they have moved out of town, or so you can use them as a referral basis. Now remember, every couple of years people move, and we should be tracking our database. And so this is the time of year to go through your database and clean that up, and so it can improve your lead generation. And so the MREA model foundation is a consistent and systematic approach to your lead generation, okay? As a new agent, and some of you are newer than others, as a new agent, your primary organizational focus should be on time blocking a significant portion of your day for prospecting and marketing activities. Treat lead generation as your most important appointment that you never miss. By consistently filling your pipeline with new prospects, you're building the foundation assets of your business. That is so true. Okay, you always want to have folks in your pipeline. Always talk about what you do to folks. I mean, sometimes we can be a little bit overbearing, but that's how you build your foundation. That's how you're talking to everyone that you encounter. You're going to talk to that you are an agent. Okay. Now, I want you to be real folks too, talk about other stuff. But don't forget to throw in there that you're a real estate agent, because everybody knows a real estate agent. But a Keller Williams agent builds relationship. And you're there to, right from the first time you meet them, the first thing in your mind is, this person is going in my database, but let me get to know this person because I'm going to build this relationship with this individual. Okay? And that is how you start building that pipeline. And then you follow up with these folks, whether it's coffee, whether it's talking about their children, whether it's going to the dog park, whatever it is, you're going to become these folks, become these new people's best friend, so to speak. Okay? And that's how you start mastering that lead generation. I don't know if there's another coach on here to see if they can jump in and say something, but let's see if somebody waiting. Nobody seems to be waiting. Okay. So, okay. So that is your first important takeaway from this meeting. Okay. Lead generation. Now, what questions do you have about lead generation before I proceed? Because remember, folks, this is your meeting. We're masterminding together. Okay?
So I just uploaded all of my contacts into Command.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of those people aren't, I mean, they're my age or younger and they're nowhere near anything. Should I still just send out like a general mass email to everyone and then kind of weed out
Okay.
who from there?
You're the folks in your age group that you're saying that they're not in a position to buy a house yet, you're saying? Is that my understanding?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of I mean, I'm
Okay.
21, so everyone's like 21 or down to
No,
like
no, that's
18.
fine. That's fine. Because those folks also know other people, so you can use them as a referral base, so you can market to them, like, say, hey, if you know of folks that are looking, that's one way to market to them. The other way to market to them is you can explain to them the importance of owning real estate. And you can also talk to them about getting them qualified to buy a house. Maybe not right, not today, but maybe in 6 months or a year, or maybe in a year and a half. But you become their agent.
And it
You're
puts
the ones leading them from not being a buyer to being a buyer to being your friend, and you're going to be their go-to person for everything real estate. And that's how you market to that group. Now, somebody else can jump in here and have other ideas. That'll be great. I mean, I think Olivia um, uh, uh, can use everybody's advice because she's brand new. She just started. Olivia, when did you start?
2 weeks ago was my
2
first.
weeks ago. Now, folks, there's two Olivias, okay? And if you haven't met them, they're both in this meeting. We have Olivia Pope, and she's been with us for how long now, Olivia?
I want to say since June.
Since June, okay. And then we have Olivia Malloy, Maloyes?
It's Malias.
Malayas.
Mhm.
Malayas.
And also,
My
I'm wrong.
apologies.
It's only been 1 week, actually. So
You-
I thought I
oh,
was
1
already.
week. Well, then, yeah, so anyway, whatever wonderful advice you have for Olivia Malayas, you can reach out to her or send her a message or, oops, have somebody right here, somebody joining us. Okay, who just joined us? Because I can't
That's
see it.
me, Amber. It's me, Amber.
Okay, Amber, hey, thank you for joining us, Amber. We were
Yes.
just talking about mastering your lead generation, which I know you and I discussed many times. But let me ask you a question since you just joined us and just very quickly, what did you do last week to grow your business?
Great question. I didn't get a chance to do an open house because I didn't have a car. But yesterday and today, I've actually met with 3 different people. One home insurance agent, so trying to collaborate, like an event with them where we can kind of support and advertise for each other. So kind of doing a lot of networking on the business level. And I had one buyer agency. Meeting that they haven't signed yet. But as far as the client goes, I only met with one person. But from the business perspective, I collaborated or met with like 3 people.
Okay, great. And since we were talking about lead generation and mastering your lead generation, because we are in what I called October in our MREA book. Like as I mentioned, the MREA book has 24 tabs. Anyway, my book does. And I break it up into a year. So I'm looking at October and it's talking about the organizational model. And and it's all about building your business. So for the new agents, I talked about mastering your lead generation. So do you have anything you want to share for Olivia Malayas, who is brand new? She's been with us for a week.
I haven't really done anything this past week for that, but I just kind of connect a lot of my lead generation back to continuing to just tap into my own circle and kind of continue sort of reminding them that like what I am doing, whether it's through a story or through a post or sending them something. I kind of had like a lot of good response from my chief calendar that I did and sent out to like 78 of my contacts. Um, and I kind of felt like that got a lot of conversations started. So I'm kind of using that as my lead gen source.
Awesome. That's very good. Thank you. Thank you for sharing, Amber. Thank you very much. Okay, let's go on tab number 2 here. Um, uh, Implement models and systems early. Before you can effectively lead, you must first be able to lead yourself with proven models and systems. For a new agent, this means adapting a systematic approach to every aspect of your business. This includes utilizing contact management systems, your CRM, to nurture your database, employing standardized buyer and seller presentations, and tracking your key metric, dials, contacts, appointments, conversions. By organizing your business around these repeatable systems from the beginning, you create a foundation for scalable growth. Okay, so it's talking about your command, folks. Okay, now our system is a really organized system, and you can do so much in there. When you add your folks to your database, when you add them in command, there you can market to them directly from command, okay? Now, if you guys need a little extra help in command, please find your coach, find one of us. We can do a face-to-face, one-on-one, and take you through some of the basic steps of command or some of the most advanced steps in command, okay? One of us coaches can lead you through command. The only coach, and I know she doesn't mind me sharing this, but is your contracts coach. She doesn't do a lot in command, but she's very helpful with other things and keeping you legal. So you always make sure you check with Linda when it comes to anything contractual, okay? And so, but make sure that you're working and learning that command because it is going to be right now your point of marketing to your clients, okay? Okay, so any questions right now regarding the command system? And what you know or do not know or what you need help with? Oh, good. So you all masters of command. I'm so glad. So I'm coming to see you the next time I have an issue. So, but anyway, the if you guys have any questions regarding command, please find one of your coaches. We'll be more than happy to help organize your system where you can putting your clients on smart plan. Um, uh, Olivia, you were talking about reaching out to your group of folks. You can put them in a smart plan too, the young folks, and say, hey, here's a plan. And let's see if we can find a plan that talks about you might have to do an individual reach out, but talk about home ownership. That could be it could be an angle for you to start marketing to your age group because your age group is going to be the next group of buyers that we deal with. I probably won't be around. I'll probably be retired biking some crazy where, but you guys will be enjoying the fruits of building that relationship. So, okay, but let's talk about that next time you're in the office. Okay. Technology. Focus on leverage through technology and tools. So what do you think what they're talking about here when it comes to all you young agents when I say technology and tools? Okay. What are we talking about there? You thinking? What's the first thing that jumps into your mind?
Social media.
There you go. Who said it? Jeff? Jeff? Social media. There's so many ways to reach your people. There's Facebook. Now, Facebook, I believe, is a little bit of a little older generation, isn't it? Because you young guys are okay. I'm talking to the younger agents, which is all of you guys compared to me. Which you find is your most responsive social media when you're out there marketing? Is it Facebook? Is it Instagram? Is it chat? What's it called? Chat?
I mean, I haven't done a ton yet, but I would guess Instagram and TikTok, honestly, that you can get a lot of
Uh-huh.
traction on there.
Yes, I think the TikTok and the what's the one the one with the little ghost emblem? Isn't that
Snapchat.
Snapchat? That's it. That's what I was trying to think. A lot of people, I noticed that a lot of young folks use the Snapchat. So there's a form of reaching out to your folks. Because I believe Snapchat you do small little snippets, right? And then it goes away. I think that's a way of reaching out to them as well. And I hear this more out there. And also, start working on developing a YouTube channel. But before you just create a YouTube channel, make sure that all your ducks are in a row. Make sure that you know what you're going to be talking about. who, like for example, who is Olivia? What am I about? What am I sharing? You see what I mean? That you need to have an angle. You can't just be like every other agent. You need an angle on there. Okay. And so that is because I hear YouTube gets a lot of hits, folks. Gets a lot of hits. So you might consider using YouTube as a form of marketing to your sphere. Okay. So with the MREA organizational model, eventually leads to hiring talent, or people finding you, or getting new clients. Okay, we got to turn this around a little bit. The initial form of leverage for a new agent comes from technology and tools. That's absolutely correct. All your business now, a lot of agents' business is coming from all this new technology. I think there is agents that are great at door knocking, belly to belly. But right now is social media. But don't let the whole social media world take away from having a belly to belly with a client, because it's really very important to meet your clients face to face, okay? And talk to them and get to know them. And that's how you build relationships. I I know that in social media you can be seen, you can reach a lot of folks, and the more interesting your contact, the more followers you have. That's fantastic. But we're also in a business of serving folks, so don't forget to also build those relationships. Okay, very, very important to get to know your clients. So those are the
Is,
three those are the three important areas that I wanted to talk about at this meeting. And so I'm sorry, Jeff, I think I cut you off.
Well, I was just wondering, are any of you guys on Reddit?
Oh, I just heard about Reddit. Who talked to me about Reddit? Was that you, Jeff?
I don't know,
Um,
probably not, but I'm pretty active
I'm
on
on
Reddit.
Jeff, I'm on Reddit a lot, but not for advertising reasons, but more to just read about gossip and other things going on in the world.
Yeah,
That's what I use
uh,
Reddit for.
yeah. I might make a new, I might make another Reddit account for like advertising and stuff, since I already like am really familiar with the platform.
Oh,
That's
okay.
a good idea. Are you seeing a lot of people kind of using Reddit for like advertising and stuff? I haven't seen.
Not really, no.
Okay,
Well,
So it
then you're
might be
going to
like
be
a
you're going to be the first
groundbreaking
one to see
field.
them.
true.
So there is another one. It's called Neighborhood. Which is the one with the neighborhood? Um, the one that you can talk to your neighbors in your actual neighborhood. There
Oh
is
yeah, it's called like the next door.
Next Door.
Yeah.
Next Door, I've gotten some really nice conversations with folks on Next Door. Like somebody will post, "Hey, do you have a good contractor that can do, whatever the case may be?" And that's usually where I jump in and I say, "Yeah, I have an awesome contractor that does that." And and I talk a little bit in there, like, "Oh yeah, I'm a real estate agent. I have a list of contractors. Yeah, just let me know what you need." And then I leave it at that. Real short conversations, and that way they know that there's an agent on the line that they can talk to. What other sites have you guys seen that you think would be a good form of communication? I was at that Bold meeting last week, and they said LinkedIn is very low on the list, and I was wondering why. Because you can get some really good connections in LinkedIn. But I think a lot of folks don't take advantage of the platform. It's a professional platform, if in case for you folks that don't know what LinkedIn is. It's all about reaching out to your business community. You can meet other agents out there. You can meet all kinds of professionals, and you can hit a little tab and become part of a group. It's a great place to communicate. But it was one of the lowest, and I'm just trying to figure out why. I guess nobody's using LinkedIn anymore, I guess.
I feel like I always saw LinkedIn as, I don't know, more just trying. Whenever I used it, it was like trying to find like internships. So I just didn't think that there weren't people that weren't trying to hire on there. Maybe not just anybody. Obviously, anybody can see you on there. So I just didn't think about it like that. But
Yeah,
I've never really thought that LinkedIn was social media. You know, it seemed more like a job posting website like, ZipRecruiter or Indeed or something.
well, in a way, we are recruiting. We want some clients. So the more people know about you, I mean, you can even post what you're doing on there. You know, if you're hosting an open house, you can post it on LinkedIn as well, because my profile says that I'm a real estate agent with Keller Williams, and you got to make sure you're updating your social medias, by the way, because one of my links still had me as a real estate agent in one of the agencies that I was with, Compass. When I was with Compass, it still showed. So I had somebody call me and said, "Hey, are you still with Compass?" And I'm like, "Oh no, I left them like about a year and a half ago." But I didn't update one of my sites. So you got to make sure that you're updating your sites, folks. Okay. And if you're in LinkedIn and you're using it for to get find jobs and stuff like that, you can now take advantage and tell them you landed with Keller Williams Casey Metro on your page, and you can start posting stuff about your business. So as your business increases, um, I know you guys are early in the game, but this is the time to start thinking about what direction you're going to, what directions you're going to go, whether it's growing a team, whether it's joining a team, whether you're going to be an independent agent. But either way, you're growing a business. Okay, and that's the way you need to think at all times. You're going to be, even if when you're with a team, you also want to have an independent personality outside of that team. Okay, so you got to build that presence. Okay, and the more folks that get to know you, the more your socials will grow. And also in life itself, you can, when you meet people, you can say that you're part of, I'm with Keller Williams Casey Metro, and I'm part of the, let's just, for example, say the Austin Short Group, but you also need to have your own plan on how you're going to be a success in this business. And so, for example, I was with an individual that was a really awesome salesperson. And one of the reasons I left once, when I was with him, why I left was because anytime I did business, they always referred to me, oh, this is the individual that works with so and so. So I didn't have, and in I wasn't my own person. I was part of that person, you see. So once I left and I had all the experience that I needed and I felt that it was time to move on, then I had to build that personality, because even then I was recognized as the individual that worked for so and so. And I had to make sure that they knew I was an independent agent growing my business. And so it took a while, but now they see me as, a lot of folks now say, oh, yeah, he's no longer with that person. He's his own agent. So we have to start building. This is the time of year, as we're slowing down, this is the time of year that we need to be thinking about all this stuff. We need to be thinking about how we're going to grow our business starting January 1st. One of the reasons why you took the 4-1, why you did the business building class this Saturday, is to have a roadmap on how you're going to grow your business and how much money you want to make next year. And by the way, for you folks that are with Angel, with me, make sure that you're sharing your, I want to know your, what is it, your 135, so I can keep, so I can kind of be your accountability partner, so to speak, okay? Let me see if I can go over here. Can you guys see that screen?
I'm still seeing the Excel, but yes, I am.
The Excel, the launch activity tracker?
That I'm not seeing.
Oh. Oh, hold on, let me see. Let me go to Zoom, let me do share. Are you seeing
Yep,
that?
I'm seeing the launch activity tracker.
Okay, great. So on here, I can see you guys. Now on here as well, I will also be able to see your plan. And your 135 is what I'm interested in. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
So I will be your accountability partner on this screen here. And that's why it's important. And then you have that tab. This is how you start building your business on January the 1st, okay? And this is how you're gonna get there. So I wanna make sure that you guys are following what you put down here to make what you plan to make next year, okay?
I was told that you would automatically see the progress I've made on those. So
I think you're absolutely right, but I just wanna make sure that I do get it.
okay,
Because I'm still seeing, on this tab, I'm still seeing 2025. Some
okay.
of them say 2026, mine
Yeah.
does,
I
but
remember I ended up fixing mine because it was saying 25 and I had to change it to 26 in few
yeah,
spots.
I just wanna make sure that I am going to get it, so if you
Right.
can share it, that'll be great. And
Okay.
then and I know for sure that I can see it.
Okay, cool.
Okay, because it's good to have an accountability partner, and I can look through those and make sure I can, when we meet belly to belly, when we meet face to face or on Zoom, I can say, well, you said that you were going to do this, this, and this, and where are we with that? And it's good to have that accountability. Okay, guys, what other questions do you have? Well, first of all, tell me how did you like the meeting on Saturday besides being overwhelmed with all the math? I think that's what Amber said. She was there was a lot of we felt that our brains were exhausted after that meeting. So how did you guys feel about it? Did you all take it or just or who didn't take it?
I went on Thursday because I couldn't attend the
Oh,
Saturday.
yeah, you were in the class with me, yes.
So that
I
felt a
didn't.
little overwhelming just because it was like geared towards individual agents, and so I couldn't edit the documents the same as I think I would have been if I'd gone on Saturday. But it was really like encouraging and exciting to see like if I can do this, this will be my outcome. So it was uplifting to see all the
So-
numbers like that.
My question to you, Olivia, is have you continued to change and add to your business plan?
I haven't changed it. I've just been going over it and trying to
Mhm.
like see what's the word? Realize like how many people I actually need to talk to and what it will look like week by week kind of is more what I've been focusing on, just seeing what it'll look like day to day for me, trying to get
Yeah.
to that goal.
Yeah. Now, Jeff, did you have a question?
I was just gonna say I didn't go to any of them because
Oh, you haven't. I think there's one more.
Yeah.
Isn't there one more left? Oh, but that's for the
Thursday.
rainmakers. That's for the rainmakers. That's gonna be different. So, okay. I just need to make sure that you get that knowledge. So I'll find out how you can get that,
There is a video that David referred to, so there is a video out there.
there's a video. Okay. Okay, video. Business planning clinic. Okay, I just want to make a note. Okay. Now, anybody else? Okay, well, if there's no more questions, I'm gonna go ahead and end here. And then, next week, we'll continue with, with more organizational stuff regarding your MREA. And once again, if you do not have this book, please see me and we'll get you a copy, okay?
Thank you.
Hey, guys, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.